Hey guys, so in this video I really wanted to go back like 2-3 years ago when I was a lot younger. I was a lot more of a kid and I was playing Pokemon games on Roblox because like 3 years ago I was really into Pokemon and I can still remember myself, waking up and going on to Project Pokemon, to catch some legendary auras or to play some Pokemon Brick Bronze or to role play as Pokemon in Pokemon Fighter EX. These were all things that I would do as a kid playing Roblox. And to be honest, Pokemon games are kind of the reason why I'm even here today because I probably would have quit Roblox like 2 to 3 years ago if Pokemon games just weren't around. Because Pokemon games were kind of like some of the most unique games I think I've ever seen ever in Roblox, in my opinion. And they're also some of the most fun games I think I'll ever play because they were just I was so much into Pokemon back then, and a lot of other people were as well, and so many YouTubers and stuff were playing it. It was crazy how many people were playing these type of games at the time, especially like 3 years ago. I remember having 16,000 players in your game meant that you were doing something really good. Like nowadays, you'll get like 70,000 players. Like if you're in Bloxburg, you'll notice that, or Adopt Me having 600,000 players daily. But back then, 16,000 players was something else on Roblox. And Pokemon Brick Bronze, I think, was probably one of the final games that were ever around that I fully enjoyed, like how I did in that game. Because after Pokemon Brick Bronze got removed, I guess some games were pretty fun. But nowadays, there's nothing that can compare the fun I had in, Pokemon Brick Bronze to any other game. I mean, Knife Ability Tester, the gameplay of this video, it's pretty fun, don't get me wrong, but it's just, the idea of Project Pokemon, Pokemon Brick Bronze, it was on a different spectrum of the things that we see nowadays. The editing was just on a different level, in my opinion, especially for Project Pokemon. I think the developers put a lot of time into that game, and while it sucks that it had to get removed, it makes sense kind of, because if it wasn't removed, if Roblox didn't take it down, then Roblox would have been hit with a big copyright problem and they'd probably be sued by Nintendo. But I feel like we shouldn't be sad that it was gone, but more happy that we were able to experience it. And if you didn't experience it, well, I guess you missed out on some things, but you know what? You're around during like the pop up of games like Adopt Me and Arsenal, so you're in a pretty decent place right now. Personally, I hate our Adopt games like Adopt Me, but I can respect them. But there's other games like Arsenal that are just really good that we have right now that we didn't have 3 years ago. But Project Pokemon and Pokemon Brick Bronze are two of probably my most favorite games that I think I'll ever get to experience on Roblox, unless somehow some game is able to make a Pokemon game, probably if they were able to get the permission from Pokemon themselves, from Nintendo. Unless something like that happens, I doubt there will ever be a time where I'll have as much fun as I did like 3 years ago, because 3 years ago, Pokemon games are just special, I remembered how, I'd get shiny Pokemon, legendaries, mythical, and it was just so fun being able to battle people. And like the battling system in these type of games are just amazing. Like on Project Pokemon, you can wager Pokemon if you wanted to, or on Pokemon Brick Bronze, if you wanted to challenge someone to a battle just for fun, you go to the battle hangout area and you would challenge someone. It was really that simple back then. And there were so many YouTubers that I can give props to for just allowing me to enjoy their Pokemon content, their Pokemon Brick Bronze content. There was Russo, Think Noodles, and a few others. I'll be honest here, it was 3 years ago. I mean, there was one named Indian, not Indian, Indian, but I think now he does like, those free Robux things, those scams. I'm not really sure what he does now, but I've seen him in some of Kaneko's videos. I used to love his videos, by the way. They were clickbait videos, but like they were like, Leafy is here type clickbait, where it was, we were okay with it being clickbait because the video was entertaining anyways. But yeah, there were just like, certain YouTubers that were good at Pokemon, some that weren't, but we still enjoyed their content. But all in all, I think one of the best things about Pokemon Brick Bronze is the story. I've never seen a Roblox game have a Pokemon game in which they had their own good story. Like Project Pokemon was one of my favorite games, but mainly it was because of all the Pokemon you can find. So many auras in the Pokemon, it was, and plus it had a lot more Pokemon than Pokemon Brick Bronze. But the one thing that I lacked was an original story. And Project Pokemon, oh boy, was the story just on a different level from anything I've ever seen in Roblox. The story, it was crazy. I don't even think I can go over it in one single video. I think that would be a separate video on its own. But like the story of sorry about that, Pokemon Brick Bronze, I think will never be touched upon. I don't think there will ever be a game that will have a better story than Pokemon Brick Bronze. And if you were playing Pokemon Brick Bronze, you'll definitely agree with me there because the story was just so complicated yet so fun and simple at the same time. It was like you were really playing a Nintendo Pokemon game, If they made a new region and they made a story like that, I would definitely be invested. Team Eclipse, Jake, all those parts of Project Pokemon that they didn't have in that game, they put in Pokemon Brick Bronze. Different main characters and stuff. Now, obviously, there are reasons why I also like Project Pokemon. Just like I said, the amount of Pokemon you can find. And even just the fact that it looked like an old Pokemon game, like, the style was pretty oldish, like 1990 type stuff. That even made it a bit more unique, to be honest. I liked it. But, Project Pokemon, it was a game of its own. And then Pokemon Brick Bronze, one of the reasons why I liked the game is because of how modernized it was. The modernization on the game, it was like, you can tell how long it took for the developers to make the game, like almost a year probably just for the main coding of the Pokemon. It was crazy, bro. Like, I think they did a sensational job, and if they were able to continue making the game before it was copyrighted, I'll tell you, bro, it would probably be up there right now. To this day, I think it would still be able to live on as to being like one of the most popular games of all time on Roblox. But obviously, due to copyright reasons, we will never know. But we can still speculate. And to be honest, Pokemon Brick Bronze, I think, will never be beaten as a Pokemon game on Roblox ever. Mainly because Roblox will never have another Pokemon game. If they do, it'll get taken down really quickly. Now, for those of you guys that were not able to play Pokemon Brick Bronze, there are a lot of people out there that are making they probably saved the game using their exploits, and they're able to re-upload it or something before Roblox takes it down. If you want to, play one of those games, kind of get a feeling of how it was back then, you can definitely do that. But no matter what, there will never be a game that can ever replicate what I felt in Pokemon Brick Bronze. And I'm not saying it will never happen again. I'm just saying I might not even be playing Roblox by that time. But you know what? If I am playing Roblox by that time, and if that game does ever come out, well, I guess that'll be something cool to look at. And there are other YouTubers that have definitely played the game. I know Kaneko Kitten, which people say I sound like him and look like him, and I guess they're not wrong. I remember he made a video of his top, favorite games. One of the games was, I think the third best game he ever played was Pokemon Brick Bronze. He's been around way longer than me. I'm like a 2013, 2012 type player. He's a 2008 beginner. Basically, he started in 2008. Compared to me, he's been playing a lot longer. So he definitely has more experience on Roblox. But even he enjoyed Pokemon Brick Bronze, and even he says it was like one of the best times in Roblox. If you were playing any Pokemon games like 3 years ago, let me tell you something. You were definitely a part of history. You were playing a game that we'll never see be replicated as well as it was 3 years ago, because it's crazy, really. Games like Adopt Me, Arsenal. I mean, Adopt Me, I can't get into, but games like Arsenal, Cat, that means in Life Ability Tester. Games like Murder Mystery, Assassin. All these games can try their hardest to replicate what Project Pokemon and Pokemon Brick Bronze did to me, but they'll never succeed. Maybe it might succeed for some people, but definitely not for me, because I remember clearly how fun it was to just play the game. It was on a different level of your average games. These games were like my childhood. I'm not sure about you guys personally, but for me, nothing can replace it, because it's just such a locked up memory in my childhood that will never probably be replicated again. Now, I can still remember, me playing like, Pokemon Brick Bronze, me beating, the first three gyms in the same day, how proud I was. I can also remember, finally beating, the champions in Project Pokemon and getting the champions badge. Tell me down in the comments if you remember those badges you'd get in Project Pokemon and Brick Bronze, especially the champions badge. That was pretty nice. But, obviously, Pokemon Brick Bronze wasn't around long enough to have a champions badge, although I really wish it did. But it wasn't. But I would love to, speculate on how the game could have ended. Like, I would love to see what you guys think in the comments, like how you think the story would have ended for Pokemon Brick Bronze. It was just a different game, and even games like Pokemon Fighters EX, games like that were even fun for me. I can remember me just role-playing as Dialga or Hoopa. Those were amazing times for me, dude, too. And it sucks that all these games had to go, but we have to appreciate that they were even here in the first place and that we were able to experience them, because we're never gonna get them back. Okay, I just hope you guys know that. I mean, unless something happens, Roblox makes a deal with Nintendo. I don't know if that will ever happen, but if it ever does, bro, I'll be so happy, because you guys really have to understand. If you weren't playing 3 years ago on Roblox, it's fine. You don't have to, but like, it's important that you guys understand this, because this is literal history of Roblox. Like, this goes down in the history books. You have the new era. We have the the Albert stuff era, as I call it. When it was like the 2016 era. More edgy content. But then you have the 2017 to 2018 era. I call this the Pokemon era of Roblox, because those were like some of the best games we've ever seen. And there's probably so many more games. I used to play a lot of Pokemon games on Roblox. I've probably forgot half of them at this point. But, yeah, comment down below. Were you around during those times? Do you remember what it was like? Do you remember what kind of games you would play, the experiences you had, the type of people you met? Because the people you would meet in these games were really good people sometimes. Sometimes they would be, pretty mean, like, oh, I have a better Pokemon than you. My Pokemons were more rare. But then I'd meet a lot of people that would, be giving away stuff for free, people that were willing to, help give others tips. Even I was one of these people. I would give people tips on how to do this, how to do that, and they would really appreciate it. So I made a lot of friends playing these Pokemon games, and it was just really fun, being able to trade with people, being able to battle people. It was a different time. But what about Adopt Me? Adopt Me has pets, so kind of like Pokemon, and yes, trading. Yeah, but the thing is, Adopt Me is about adopting people, adopting babies. It's not about pets. Pets are just what people play for at this point. But yeah, Adopt Me, Royal High, those games I don't think will ever replicate what Pokemon games did. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that play those games that think, oh yeah, this is one of the best games that will ever be on Roblox, and that might actually be true. I mean, Adopt Me, I think, has peaked in terms of how many views it's getting per day, which is like 600,000, by the way. It's crazy. But there's just no way we can say for sure if Pokemon games will ever return. But if they ever do return, I'll tell you right now, I'll be playing Roblox for another 5-6 years at least, if that ever happens. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Join my Discord server. Link will be in the pinned comments. If you guys want to buy my Roblox fan merch, join my Roblox group. That's where my fan merch is. Link will be in the description. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this first ever commentary video. I'm hoping to do more of these, hopefully, if you guys enjoy them. But I'm going to go for now, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.